Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about something that um, frankly disturbed me when I saw that. And it's not the first time, but this time I decided to do a video about it because it might help someone. I want to talk about the difference between the curse, X, Jinx, and the likes. Now, why I want to talk about that? I'm gonna tell you, but before I want to make the difference between all of them because it's really important to know that they're not all the same and that they have um, different degrees of power. So, first you have binding. What is binding? Well, for example, someone is gossiping about you and you want to put a stop to it. So you're going to bind this person. So they should stop gossiping about you. You have also banishing, which is a little more serious. Um, when you decide to banish someone, it's because, for example, they're hurting you or bullying you or things like that. So basically, what you do is you make them go away, leave you alone. So, for example, if you're working with a bully, sorry, well, then by banishing them, you can prevent them from approaching you, coming too close to you, or coming to your home, or something like that. Now, that's something that you can do, but you have to think about it. There's also Jinx. Now, Jinx is um, usually harmless and doesn't last long. As for example, you want someone to, you know, when they walk, walk into some animal poop. Okay, so basically, nothing wrong. It's just annoying, but that can be a jinx. Um, an X is a little more stronger and it will last a little bit longer, but not too long. Um, what it does, it basically it sends negative energy to the person. Now, the curse. This one is more last resort, if I can put it this way. It can be harmful to yourself, but also to the other person. Curse can last very long. As for example, um, it can be going from generation to generation to generation. Okay, and frankly, it's not something to take lightly. Like, oh, I don't like this person here, so excuse me, I'm gonna curse them. No, that's really, really serious. And you have to think about it, let's say twice before doing that. Why I'm talking about that? It's because lately I was reading an article and someone was asking to put a curse on, I think it was for the Afghanistan and Taliban and something like that. Okay, it was regarding that. They wanted to put public and general curse about them. Now, frankly, I don't think it's a good idea for many reasons. First of all, if you decide to curse someone, it's because maybe they harm you, your family, they have done something really, really wrong. Second of all, um, when you curse someone, first, you shouldn't say it. And second, if you put someone else in it, well, some of the people involved might be having good intention, but it just take 1 or 2% with bad intention to, make it go, you know, very, very, very wrong. And also know that a curse sometimes it's not just necessarily one time you do it. Sometimes you have to do it more than one time. Now, are you ready to put the energy for it? And what if you start with, let's say, 100%, and at the end you're just the only one, doing it? Is it worth it? And know that um, it can make you sick also. Now, I'm not talking about the law of three or things like that, okay? Um, Personally, I think it's not a good idea. And it seems to be a trend because I think it was last year in 2020, some baby witch on TikTok. That's another story. I don't like baby witch term. They should say seeker, starter, apprentice witch. They tried to X the moon. I mean, really, who does that? Frankly, you don't want to do that. And there was a talk also about Xing the fairies. Good luck with that. And I think there was the sun involved, but I'm not sure. I also know that some people tried to do it with Trump. That's another story, but just to say. So, before getting involved in something like that, thinking that it's gonna be cool and things like that, please think about it because it's not something that um, won't leave traces, you know? And there's also a saying that says to heal, you have to know how to heal, you should know how to curse. I'm not sure about that because, like I said, cursing takes lots of energy and it also takes anger. So, if you're always angry, I mean, how can you heal someone? Yes, you can be angry for something. I can understand that. But being angry 24/7, it won't help you to heal someone. So, I don't think that it's a good saying to go by. Now, the choice is always yours, but think about it before doing one of these. Okay? Maybe at first try to a return to sender spell that can help, or something a little light, more light than that, or simply talk to the person. If this doesn't work, maybe then go a little bit more. But always be careful, protect yourself, and keep your intention for yourself. Okay? Because if you're going out saying, hey, I'm gonna curse this person, well, if the person find out, they're gonna protect themselves. So you're gonna be working, you know, for nothing. It will be useless. And they might curse you before you have the chance to curse them. So, as I said, this is a very serious subject, and I hope that this will help and maybe prevent some people to get hurt or harmed or do, hurtful thing to others. Of course, I know we can be all love and light and all living in peace. Okay, I know there's some fighting and things like that, but before doing that, think about it, please. So, thank you for joining me, and until next time.